Let's continue our chat here. Okay, so do you have any ideas on how... Actually, I've already... I've already tried that. It seems that from the very beginning... Have you already cut? I'm guessing not yet. In any case... No way, that's too... You mean it'd be too No, it's not. Doing that would be... That's a good point. We're in the dark as of now, since we still don't know anything about their goals. After all... Nahida, you're according to a pop... Okay. Well, then I should find... You're saying we should... Oh, but actually, I already have some... Setaria. We ran into her basically every... Paimon's still... She was born in... Oh, Paimon? The name Setaria. Later on, soon after, the star began... But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes. From the sound of it, but she doesn't... Indeed, she's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already... Right. That way, from my past, tomorrow afternoon, to prepare. This should be Setaria's favorite fortune. No... Talking stuff?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over the divine voice of wisdom, often echoed?
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering?
Shh! My friend here has some doubts regarding her future. Can we get a fortune reading for her?
It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the god.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Love prospects? The god, one who is fated to cross your path, will appear on... So many people will fall for you. How... Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination?
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling.
Is that so?
If you were...
Is this another one of Setaria's favorite stalls? Yep. It belongs to a king. When they start talking...
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some...
We caught wind of your...
Oh,
Speaking of...
I suppose. After that,
That's nice.
Oh, no, not...
I see. I'll have someone in...
No problem.
This should be our final stop. Cetaria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia, so she always comes by whenever she's out in the city. Nahida! It's my duty to protect Sumeru's...
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh? If I recall... after all, but... What an app... So this rest... That's right. I see.
So, was that everybody? Cetaria's... I remember you... Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate... Oh, Pine! Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages. Well, King Deshret is long gone. And Cetaria is also too... If we simply engage... But... So, yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret. As long as... Exactly. Huh? That's no problem. Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them. You're not wrong. If it would... Yeah. All right. Here she comes. Satori is here. Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to be. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say. Paimon... Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find...
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth. The gods are asking. Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know?
Setaria, why don't you just go home?
And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course...
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret...
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer.
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling... I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry. Well done. Setaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core. Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand. All I know are some abstract Harvard. Anyway, is that a Keem's now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away!
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again? Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Oh, that's good to hear. I have been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him, is he...
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please... He has a quick temper, and is all...
Oh? So, who are you citing? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret.
Akeem, you don't mean... You've...
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The...
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this! You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. But once everything... Come on! Sataria's already started talking with Shishan!
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well!
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the Academia, and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Please, please stop!
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problem. She can no longer justify everything to herself. Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! What should we do? This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the...
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King
That's not important. The important thing is if you could provide some...
I've actually never believed in the gods, but Please tell me, what can I do?
How much do you know about the Sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sumeru's festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been... However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city.
To fight against the Academia.
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've... One thing, though. I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through...
The Academia and...
Don't worry about... I'm only
Alright, I try.
So... The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring The Traveler's execution was ingenious. Well, now that... Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the... No. The truth is...
Guess we can rest a bit. You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right? That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind. Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity. Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot if something were that after all. Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard. Off? What do you feel is off? It's the middle of the night. No, I think she's right. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not... I also can't quite figure... Well, but... There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards. This hour of the night.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're... the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here. Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru. Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the God of Wisdom.
should be far enough. Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her. Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary. He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the Academia came back recently, and that even the sages are wary of him. Yep, sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor. Yeah, now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the Academia. But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis? Yeah, things with Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right? You mean... Oh, right! Even though he turned... There's no time to...
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you, all right. Take a look around.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru.
The outcast? But why wouldn't the Doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time.
You're up, Traveler!
No touching! All hail!
Take that! Take that!
Windblade! Prepare to be blown away!
Take that! New punching bag.
Access denied.
Verdict is...
For Rex Lapis! Born of ice and frost.
Need.
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements! Hey! Looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems... going up against...
Next on the agenda...
Traveler and Paimon! What are you two doing back here? Kale! It's nice to see you again! To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tighnari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks. Speaking of Tighnari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him. Oh, Master Tighnari? You just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He left? I thought it was weird too. Master Tighnari... No, I know that before he began... A research... Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI. Don't... Got it. We'll do...
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment. Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the Doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of... Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up... Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. Well, we understand when you left. Instead, luckily, I wouldn't... I gave up also. Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between mines? Then, how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so... Plus, we shouldn't give... Actually, yes, I have. You didn't... We're looking for a... Okay.
traveler?
Ah, it's Hypatia!
What a...
Who's this? She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Fort. Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time.
Hypatia? Wait, no.
My conscience...
You did it! Congratulations!
When my
That sounds incredible!
Oh, alright. Remember? My current self...
You can do that? I've never heard...
Hold on. I brought some... All right now. Hold my hand. I'll...
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a...
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Purna life, but rather...
Ah! You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I...
Hypatia...
That's how I always thought everything... Wait, have I... already lost my mind?
Wait, something isn't right. feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Sumeru for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense. Even in a... Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, but she...
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Sumeru. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the Traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but the situation...
That's all right. I've spent some time with you.
Thank you, Tiny.
Then all I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Huh? Did you see something when you... What?
Do you have any evidence? So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tainari?
I did. If I didn't take... Now that you... But I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. The doctor, from your description... But then...
Yeah. It feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals. Right. We've pretty much...
I'll stay here for... If you're planning to... Come find me...
Thanks,